This New York Yankees team makes no sense to me. Now, I get it that if you've watched this team for 135 games, you already knew that. I didn't need to explain this to you, but tonight really put the exclamation point, the stamp on the WTF nature of this Bronx Bombers team. Because this is a team that could not beat the Chicago White Sox at all this season. Not in a season series, not in an A series. This was a team that arguably had the worst offense in baseball outside of the minor league Oakland Athletics. And yet, despite all that, this is a team that has now won a second series and has won the season series 4 out of 6 against the Houston Astros. The Houston Astros, their arch nemesis who they could not beat at all for the last 6 or 7 years. I'd call it a rivalry, but in rivalries, both teams win, usually. It has been a one-sided demolition here. It's been a Globetrotters, Generals kind of rivalry here between the Yankees and the Astros. But this season, the Yankees actually won. They actually won the season series against the Astros, and I cannot explain it. There is no reason for it. There's no rationale. This team has sucked all year. So why they show up for the Astros, but don't show up for teams like the White Sox? The reason why they're not going to be playing in October. But give this team credit here. They fought like hell over the last few days. They played well today, especially Oswald Peraza. Give him so much credit. The RBI single in the top of the second that gave the Yankees a 1-0 lead. And then the single in the top of the fifth that gave the Yankees the lead for good. Credit for him. He had a marvelous day. We saw a walk from Oswaldo Cabrera in the top of the second. We saw Aaron Judge hit his 251st home run of his career and 31st of the year. Another bomb out to right center. Made it 3-2. Gotta tell you, if he had stayed healthy, I don't think he would have beaten Ohtani for MVP. I think he had to have hit like 73 to be able to accomplish that. But he would have competed for a 62 from last year. He was on pace, and he has shown that now that he's healthy and the toe looks like it's fine. Oh boy, he looks fantastic. So credit to Judge here for really bouncing back here in the last few days. We also saw an RBI sac fly from Austin Wells. Didn't mention that in the video yesterday. I was bogged down by the whole Dominguez thing and Judge hitting his 250th, but credit to Austin Wells. First hit yesterday, and then RBI sac fly in the top of the fifth that tied the game. That was great to see. The Yankees overcame another poor start from Luis Severino. ERA back to 6.75. I can't believe that Boone kept him in the game that long. And a Boone of all people, because he loves to go to the pen, but he kept Sevy out there for 4 innings and 104 pitches. He made him work for it. But the bullpen stepped up today. Boy, did they absolutely just shove. Brito, 3 2/3 innings, only gave up 2 hits. Peralta came in and saved the deal in the 8th, and then Clay Holmes in the 9th. Credit to this Yankee team fighting here in this game. Saw hits today from Judge, Dominguez, he's got a 2-game hitting streak. Joe DiMaggio, look out. Stanton with a hit. Volpe with a hit. Pereira and Peraza. This was, I think, the first time in 50 years that a Yankees lineup had 6 guys under 24. Future of this team, you gotta love it, man. Gotta love, and the guys that, the 3 guys, the old guys here, DJ and Judge, who've both been playing well as of late, and then Stanton, we'll have to wait and see on him. This team is actually going to make me start believing that maybe 2024 they're going to be able to figure it out. I can't do that to myself. I can't let this team trick me into thinking that they're going to compete for a title next year, but they've done it here over the last few days. They're now 67-69, 2 games under 500. Folks, that record might still be intact. If they can get the sweep tomorrow, they might have a shot here at this. I'm starting to become a believer in this team again, and I never thought that was going to happen. And, also Anthony Volpe, didn't mention the play of the day, the jump throw in the 6th inning, giving every Yankee fan flashbacks of Jeter. I've tried to cool off on the Jeter comparisons, but you couldn't ignore it in that spot. Vintage Jeter with the jump throw. Special, special moment. Great win here for the Yankees. Arguably the best series we've seen from them all season long. Especially and they're playing loose here over the last few days. I guess bringing up the young kid, that's all they needed. Because last week they played tight. They played like they had no energy. Now they have all this energy back. And all I'm asking is, where was this energy in July and August? They waited until September to finally show some heart. But I guess I'm glad I'm showing it now. Maybe they can continue that over 500 streak. But what a weekend here for the Yankees. was not expecting at all for them to even compete with Houston. And you at home, I'm sure you were feeling the same way. So for them to pull this off, for them to actually deliver in Houston to win back-to-back games, you got to give this team credit. Not too much credit because, again, why couldn't they have done this all season? Two worst teams. But hey, they're doing it now, and I applaud them. I applaud the Yankees. Now, please do this again in 2024, and we might be on to something. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel and like to see, make sure to subscribe down below. I'll be back tomorrow. The final game of this 3-game set, Yankees-Astros. Can the Yankees get the sweep on Sunday Night Baseball? We will wait and see. Take care, and God bless.